Every day on this channel, I preach home ownership. I'm going to show you why. That article and several different articles today on Real Estate Daily. Welcome, everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in housing, real estate, and the mortgage market. Now, before we start, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, boom, boom. I'm gonna give you the best 5 to 10 minutes in real estate news on a daily basis. And today is a very important day. Let's jump right into it. This is the Orange County Register, and this really hurts me personally. It says just 55% of Californians own a home, the third lowest level in the US. This is ridiculous, guys. I can't preach it. This state is becoming as poor as possible. Why? Because the state continues to raise taxes on gas, on sales tax, on everything. It's one of the highest living states in the United States, period. I mean, even insurances are going up. Insurance companies are leaving the state because they hate this state. The homeless population is out of control. But what do we see here? We see just only 55% of Californians. 45% of you hopefully are living in some type of dungeon in your parents' house or somewhere where you're not renting because rents continue to go up at a brisk pace. I know that that's kind of slowed down just in the last couple of months, but still 8-9% year over year. And that's not counting all the rent restricted areas like the city of LA, where now from March 2020 to now January 1st, 2024, they have frozen rents. Imagine that. Freezing rents. You're not doing anyone a favor freezing rents. You're not helping anyone out. The city only cares about what I feel votes. They don't care about their citizens. There's no, getting ahead there. It's all just saying, hey, I can afford X. I'm going to stay in X. I'm going to live in X, and I'll be in X. That's not good. I think that part of the American dream is home ownership, and everyone should be striving towards it. But 55% of Californians that own a home, that is terrible. And once again, California is on a bottom of a list. It should be very positive. Next article. This article really accents why CNBC and the media outlets are full of shit. Okay, let's go read what this says. This happened, 2 hours ago from my girlfriend, Diana Olick. It says mortgage rates fall for the third straight week, but demand still drops further. All right, so again, you give a little bit of positive and then you go negative. Well, what really is the positive and what really is a negative? Let's look at the key points here. It says average contract interest rate of 30-year fixed decreased last week from to 6.5 from 6.67. I know here in Southern California, it's actually, you'll probably get low sixes, if not high fives. Now let's read the second key point. It says mortgage applications to purchase a home gained 4% from the previous week. Well, guys, those are all positives, right? Mortgage rates falling down, mortgage applications going straight up. What can be negative? Why put out a negative article? Well, let's read the but, because the but means negative. Every time you see something that says but, if it says and, then you could see something positive. It says but demand was 40% lower than the same week a year ago. No kidding. It was the Fed who effed that all up, right? Oh, the inflation's not going up. It's transitory. That's what the problem was. And now, since they decided they've effed it up so badly for the last couple of years, they're raising rates at a very fast rate now. Now we're saying, okay, well, a year ago, they're negative. And again, that's what CNBC is here for. They're not going to tell you that it's a positive, it's a negative. Why? Because negative sells. I'm not here to sell it. All right, next article says Santa Ana Affordable Housing Project for Family Homeless Individuals breaks ground. Now, this is going to be interesting, and it's a double-edged sword. Number one, for the social aspect of it, I kind of like it if they can control it, right? We know that in South Central LA, the projects are there, and it's been a very rocky ground now for the 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I mean, crime is in that area is higher. You're looking at a lot of things that are happening. Homes that are in the area are just not doesn't appreciate it as much. So here in Santa Ana, they're putting several projects together. Let's go over this project. I believe it is, what is it? $52 million project called Westview House. Recently broke ground on Westminster Avenue and Fairview Street. Now, what the thing about this is that there's going to be three of them called Legacy Square, North Harbor Village, and Crossroads at Washington. And there's a Habitat of Humanity is building 2 new single-family detached homes, which they've been building here and there throughout the city. But let's go over what it takes. All right. It says the medium income in Orange County is about $120,000. So to get in these, it has to be extremely low income category, earning no more than 30% of the area income. All right. So really 30% of 119. So let's go break it down. Maximum 2-person household can earn to qualify. Brown said ranges from $32,000 for a 1-bedroom, okay, to a 5-person household making no more than $43,000. Now, I get that they're not all adults. A lot of them are probably going to be kids, right? But if a husband and wife were to go in there and then have, 2 other bedrooms with, they have their kids in there, guys, $43,000. Let's break that down. That's $21,000 a year per parent. Now, if I break that down further, you're looking at, I don't know, $1,700 a month. Okay, so $1,700 a month, $1,700 a month per adult. You're telling me that it can happen? I don't know. I mean, I get homeless don't make that money, but if you're having, somebody that actually works for a living, can you actually make $17,000? That's a part-time job at a fast food restaurant. I mean, that's what you're looking at here, and that's for a 3-bedroom. A 7-person household can't make more than $50,000 for a 4-bedroom apartment. Wow. So if I had 2 adults and 5 kids, well, that's a possibility, but let's look at reality. It's probably 3 or 4 adults. I mean, with 3 adults, they can't make more than $18,000 a year. Now we're even breaking it down even more ridiculously. That's what, $1,200, $1,300 a month they have to make each adult in the house. This doesn't really seem to make sense. I mean, you wouldn't be in Orange County if you're making that money. Let's be frank. There's no reason to. Let's move up. Let's bump these up. Let's give this to people that are struggling yet are really out there working hard. Let's not give part-timers this. I mean, it literally keeps people in a range in which, oh, you know what? I'm calling in sick because if I make too much money, then I'm going to go ahead and get kicked out of these, living facilities. It makes no sense. Have somebody that's making, a 2-income household, $60,000, $70,000. That makes more sense. $30,000, $20,000, $32,000, $43,000. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what they're doing here. If you're just going to make it a homeless shelter, say it's a homeless shelter, but that hurts values of houses in the area. It brings in a lot more crime, and it really hurts the overall area itself, because then you have people wandering around, and then you have all the bad actors show up, and they're taking over some of these places, and they're renting out rooms and making money and profiteering from it. These are all things that we're seeing now in other parts of Southern California. We just don't want to, if you're going to do it here, you got to have it done properly. Guys, I hope that they really have thought this through. It's just not a slapstick crap they put together. And then it just really hurts the area completely. And the last article is the rates. Rates are pretty flat here. The only thing that we saw jump up pretty dramatically is a 30-year conforming. It went up 6 basis points. I was hoping it would stay under 6.5. It's at 6.58 at the moment. I'm still have some hopes that we're going to go down a little bit more under 6.5. We saw that literally FHA is kind of flat right here at 6.51. I want to keep that under 6.5. We're seeing this resurgence out there. Obviously people are, getting, qualifying for mortgages. That's up 4%. That's up 3 consecutive weeks. We know that there's more houses that are being locked up and going into escrow. We're seeing that. We're seeing inventory down. All these things combined, these are really good signs that the market is healthy, but it just doesn't show that the market is robust, meaning there's not a whole lot of homes for sale, and there's not a whole lot of buyers that are snatching up those homes that we've had the last 3 years. So with all that being said, thank you guys very much for joining me today. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Otherwise, hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. We can get this channel, continue to grow. I'm going to give you the best 15 minutes today, probably 5 or 10 minutes in real estate on a daily basis, and I'm more than happy to answer all your questions. You guys have a fantastic day, and I am out.